Thank you so much for volunteering. Volunteers should sign in at the front office by 11:45. If you're unsure of where to go, simply ask Miss Nicole and she will direct you. If you're going to lunch duty in the multi-purpose room, please enter through the door to the left. If you're going to recess, please enter to the door beside Miss Nicole's desk. For recess duty, you'll walk down the hall and meet the students outside. Please ensure that students that are coming out for recess are not running underneath the covered walkway. For recess duty, please station yourself at one end of the play area while the teacher is at the other. Please walk around. We encourage you to enjoy conversations with the students. Please be on the lookout for areas that can be hidden from view, such as the small wooden fenced area. Students are allowed to hang out there, but we need to ensure that an adult is monitoring them. Students are not allowed behind the Spirit Rock, on the bridge, on trees, in areas with pine straw, or around the HVAC units. Please encourage students to pick safe areas to play. For example, if a group is playing football, that's not the best choice to sit down and read a book. Please discourage students from screaming unless there's an emergency. If you are stationed in the fenced-in play area, please do not allow students to climb or walk on play equipment that it's not intended for that purpose. Please do not allow students to lean on, hang, or climb the fence. If a student has to use the restroom, please let the teacher know before leaving the recess area. You may take a student to the student bathrooms on the first floor. Remember, for everyone's safety, do not go into the bathroom with a student. In the event of an emergency, please notify a Holy Trinity staff member for help. If a student has an injury, please let the teacher on duty know. They will determine if it can be handled with a Band-Aid from the first aid kit or needs attention from the nurse. Students who are headed in for lunch should walk silently down to the security door. Our pre-K students are napping, so it is very important that students keep their voices off in the halls. Students are not allowed to go through doors without an adult. Students are not allowed to hold open exterior or security doors. For the safety and security of the campus, only adults are allowed to open doors. For lunch, students who have brought their lunch from home should go and have a seat. For grades kindergarten to second, they should sit with their class. For third through fifth, may sit at any table. Saving seats and changing seats are not allowed. If a student has a coat or sweater, they should place it on the stool before anything else. If a student has hot lunch, they should line up, place their ticket in the bucket, grab a tray, and go sit down. All traffic should move in a counterclockwise direction. Once the student has put their tray on the table, they can come up and get a drink. Please only fill the cups half full to minimize waste. Students are allowed refills. If a student has not paid for hot lunch and forgot a drink in their lunchbox, they are welcome to a cup of water. For our younger students, please go around and help with opening packages and quick heat-ups in the microwave. The older students should be able to do this on their own. Please walk around to monitor the students. Students should remain seated unless given permission to get up. Students should wait until their table is called to get up and throw away trash and put up their trays. Please ensure that students' water bottles have been refilled at the water filling station before their lunch period is over. The teacher on duty will give the students a countdown. Please encourage students to use the time given to eat and not just spending its entirety socializing. When told to clean up and line up, students should check the table, stool, and floor for items that need to be picked up. All students should walk in the same direction, counterclockwise, to avoid unnecessary accidents. Once they have cleaned up and put their tray in the window, they should go sit in a line with their class. Bathrooms beside the water fountains are for adults only. If a student needs to use the bathroom, please take them down to the student bathrooms mentioned earlier in this video. Students who are headed out for recess should walk silently down to the corner near the art room. Our pre-K students are napping, so it is very important that students keep their voices off in the halls. Students will put their lunch boxes outside of their classrooms before heading out to recess. For the safety of our students, they are not allowed back into their classrooms during the lunch and recess period. If they need something from the room, please notify the teacher on duty. Thank you so much for volunteering at Holy Trinity Catholic School. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. We appreciate your time and commitment to our students.